Good evening, my beautiful little goobers. We are here on another Wednesday, and that means it's another beginner Swiss bracket. 6 rounds of first to three matches to get some of the newer players some like nice serious bracket experience and some analytical commentary, which tonight is going to be provided by myself, Gekiko, and first time on the mic, Ragged Umbrella. How are you doing?
Thanks for the introduction, my dear friend. Doing quite fine. A little nervous for the first time, obviously, but I hope it will be a great experience for us, for our viewers, and of course for our today players, for all those who are competing today.
And up first, we got two of them on right now, raring to go. We got Skikar and Rezko. These are two names that we've seen in these brackets a few times. Rezko, a resident Yipper who's been improving quite rapidly, I feel, and Skikar on the Bubs, representing one of my favorite gotcha characters, Shalem. I literally forgot her name because I was about to call her Babu.
It's alright, it's happened
I'm like,
sometimes.
one of my favorite characters. Blanks on the name. Let's go. Yeah, we are getting right into this first match here. A matchup that was quite bad in the base game because UL has like very bad tools for dealing with fireballs, but in this game it's actually quite a bit nicer.
Yes, I can't directly compare, but I do see a lot of what you're talking about right here. Well, perhaps. And
Yeah.
also, I gotta really some sorry.
It's a big
I'm
thing
a-
of like the additions of 6XL and now like UL's rewards have been shifted a lot. Like her stance got giga buff, so we're seeing right now Rezko's pressure is really difficult. Fuck. Hold
Oh my
on,
god.
Honoroshi anti there.
Oh my god. Yes, it's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Anti-air sweep. Sometimes it works, and when it works, it's great. You know, this the match is not going too good for Sekar, but I have to pay respect to Ordeal player for actually trying his Bob's medal. Bob's might be popular in the fandom, but not exactly in the game. So big respect for that.
Yeah, no, surprisingly low representation on this character for a character whose tools I think are actually quite strong, especially for this game. Like I know 6XL fucking how are you zoning against this, but I feel like a lot of his the fireball wall, the funny dives like that, it's like he definitely has the tools to compete in this game. But he is I suppose too he's not like great for beginners because he is a little on the slower side. Oh my god, this combo is
Oh
nice.
my. Yeah, gets right to the corner, into the setup, and it's going to be full corner combo from Resco once again.
Yeah, it doesn't have the meter for the super there. Rescue, like, it's something that I think this game allows pretty well. Is that you can learn your optimals at a pretty low level, and it's not like a bad time investment. Like we've seen Resco going for those, like the linked super off that combo, which I think is really really good to implement. Like that 10% extra damage on top of the high um, minimum scaling is so strong. We're not going to see it again here, but again, just going for these really, really good routes into that stance low. No punish on the DP though.
Yeah, but finally Cigar gets his turn. Get their turn. Sorry, can't be sure. And one thing I want to point out, like we've seen Rasco a lot on stream. We all played him in the rooms, and one thing I can notice is that every single time Rasco goes for a corner combo, it's always a Raging Strike extension, which might not pay off this time actually, because oh, if Sikar manages to actually survive this. Resco might be in a very bad spot, but that doesn't happen.
Yeah, able to get the kill. I think it's a thing. Like if you're confident in your pressure, you can it's not too bad to be spending the Raging Strikes early, especially that first one, because you know you're not taking penalty on it yet. The second one, you know, you might want to have a super buffer behind that, but
Yes.
no punishment for that first one. Oh my god, the whiff
but-
jab into the counter hit heavy.
Yes. It's also one of a very good tricks to learn as a beginner in Rising. It's just whether on block or if you whiff your close out. Sometimes you screw up, and okay, it's absolutely okay. Learning that frame trap can help a whole lot. Like, not all the characters have this close out, close A frame trap specifically, but it is a very good thing to learn nonetheless.
I actually think a lot of the characters have it as a frame trap, but not everyone can convert on it. UL is one of the characters who can, though. Especially on counter. Oh, just gonna get away with the karma there. Yeah, Skikar getting around here.
The karma mix from builds up can be pretty oppressive if you're not ready for it. Like,
Especially in this game with the unreactable throws. It's kind of a jump scare when you actually get stuck in it, right?
Yes, it takes some training to actually learn to counteract it. And considering build above is not that popular, it's only fair that people get caught by it.
Yeah.
One thing I want to point out about Beelzebub, I think, despite not receiving any, if I'm not mistaken, Beelzebub didn't receive any direct changes in the last patch, but I think the 6XL adjustment, that pushback, really helps him a lot.
Yeah, no, and the adjustment to the hurt box. It means that like his 2M, which was already a very good poke, is now even better at stuffing 6XL. Are you kidding me? That one out?
Oh no! Oh no! This was such a close round. No BPs on both players.
Yeah, and we saw that link that you were talking about earlier, the close light into close heavy. You know, they're coming into play because of the crouching state, giving that extra couple of frames. Yeah, we're actually playing footsies here. What the hell? This isn't Rising.
Yes. So since we're deciding to go that route, I don't see enough 6XLs.
That is like genuinely like we need to be seeing a little more. Going for that Fire Elder. That is still also just a very strong weapon. Yo!
Link coming clutch again, and this will be confirmed into the super.
This might be enough with that extra 10%. Not quite. Okay. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oof! And the 6XM jump scare, finishing off the set. Resko comes out victorious.
3-0. Just really had a read on how to get offense started, and once it was going, it's hard to stop.
Yeah,
it's something you see a lot at this level of people are, you know, maybe not quite confident on defense, but their offense is very good. So I feel like that's why characters like UL flourish really well at this level.
Yeah, and then it's not only about the character; it's about the Resko as a player as well. Resko's offense, his ability to go into frame traps, like even his ability to kind of fish for the opponent's mistakes in neutral, it's very commendable. Resko is very good at it.
Exactly. Now, who do we have coming up next? We got Surin versus Jovinus. Not two players I'm familiar with, so this is gonna be an interesting. We do have the Eustace avatar in the lobby, so we may be seeing one of the resident puppy boys and a Zoe. It's to be.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I haven't seen these two characters fight each other at all.
We see a surprising amount of Eustace here in Europe, but 2B is rare. We only really have I think Mick is playing her, and Arafu is playing her a bit. She's very, very popular in other regions, like really big in America, enough to get her absolutely slaughtered by the patch. I don't know what the hell happened to her. It's so mean.
Yeah, like to be honest, the first hit of her medium auto combo adjustment, it was fair. Like this hard box needed to be adjusted, but the skill gauge changes, they are a little unfair.
Yeah, they seem really crippling for the character. Yeah, that, like you mentioned, the fire changes, those are fine because they're really in line with the 6XL changes. Oh, she did get a buff to her her unique action, I believe. It's able to counter things. Oh wait, no, that might be because of music.
A frame trap. Yeah, it might be. But I'm honestly not sure. I don't remember the patch notes as well.
I only read the near ones and then went out to drink because I knew it was over. I went filling out job applications.
Yes,
This is like one of the things I've always found not amazing about the character is for those extended combos she always needs the Raging Strike. It's similar to what happened with Anila.
Oh, SSB and reaction lands successfully, no animation unfortunately. Returning to the topic, yes, I think Raging Strike Extension is something to be really thrives off of, mid-screen specifically, but I feel like this is a little bit of a necessary evil. Because how do I phrase it? You know, 2B is a very popular character overall. Like, in any genre she's in, she will be popular. And staying true to her roots, so, if I'm allowed to say something like that, is very important for the fan base. And her roots are this capable soldier that can adapt to any situation. So they kind of did this in Rising by making her pressure good, they make neutral good, they made her rush down good. Her full screen is pretty strong. But
yeah, they landed her with those like 15 special moves.
yeah, but at the same time, they also stuck to one of the most important things is that her main strength is in close range. So, most of her special moves, most of her normal moves, they work best at mid-range, at close range, and she needs to capitalize off of it. That's why 2B has a lot of potent routes, potent damage in the corner, but mid-screen she does indeed need Raging Strike. So,
yeah, at this range you're gonna need that ultimate beam too, especially with Eustace. Oh, just clonks him! Oh, doesn't get the clean hit. Yeah, you want to set up your route specifically so that gives the hits on the head of the hammer. It just gives you that that extra launch into the combo. Right now should have enough to end it here. I have not seen this route before.
Oh my eye. Yeah, that's...
that ultimate beam is something cruel. Not only giving the crumple state on the ground, it gives an extra launch in the air. Oh, getting caught by the spring trap.
Oh, aim trap into full combo. Has a little bit of mashing.
This is like a big thing I want to point out for Seren, because I've seen it happen a good bit. We've seen a lot of mashing on these like sequences from Eustace where he's like moves with follow-ups that he's not locked into yet. If you want to press anything there, press Brave Counter, because you're either going to get the punish and you're out of the situation, or he's going to commit to his option, you're going to catch him with the counter hit and get the hard knockdown.
Speaking of catching on a Raging Strike.
There's this beam conversion. Seren on chip point here, so gonna have to make this count. Not able to thread the needle. It's okay, there was like 5 more projectiles to come in that ultimate skill.
Yes. No, I feel like overall this matchup is pretty even. On paper, because Eustace is a lot stronger than 2B in the like. the- cl- ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
There is the
well,
issue of the grappling hook though that 2B has. If the 2B gets a good read on the projectile timing, that grapple hook comes in. She's coming out from full screen. That's safe jumping.
ooh,
Doesn't get the punish, and it's gonna pay
oh
dearly
no.
for it. Okay, no raging strike.
Yeah, I mean, a Raging Strike wouldn't have really done anything there since Stern has no meter to back it up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Sorry, just sent this.
No. Oh, catching on SSBA.
Yeah, just not tight on that jump in, so gonna get absolutely blasted. We're going 1-1 here.
All the world's a stage.
Interesting adaptations already. We're going to see. Ooh.
Yeah, big hit on the anti-air not coming out correctly. And again, like I was saying before, what you want to be doing in these situations, especially in the corner, is looking for those times where you can brave counter, because if you find that counter hit brave counter, you get like a micro dash super jump. It's a side swapping safe jump.
Yeah, I feel
the zoning adaptation as well from Jovinus.
the grenade setups. Right.
Sure, what the proper setups there. You can ask Top Shooter for those, but you really only want to be using those ult grenades when your opponent is locked in the corner, just so you can get the full setup off of it.
But sometimes just the threat of it is also good enough, because Yusuf is strong full screen, but he's also very strong when he's up in your face. So I can't say for sure if he is stronger than 2B when he's in your face, but I feel like the disparity between the ranges is what makes this matchup rather even. Uses a strong full screen, mid screen 2B is stronger, but in close range they are both very, very potent.
And especially when you've got like the read that your opponent's not exactly using their defensive options to their fullest. Like, we haven't seen any DPs come out from Siren. We're not seeing the brave counters either. Like, Eustace's pressure is quite scary and awkward to deal with, but
I like what Siren did there. Stalled the air momentum to escape both projectiles. That was a very good move.
yeah, threading the needle. Oh, there's a DP coming out from Jovinus.
An offensive one, but a DP nonetheless.
Did not want to deal with that black hole at all, and now the roll's getting stuffed out. Again, the counter hit, just finding them after these grenades.
Ooh, I love this route from Usus. It looks so cool every single time.
Yeah, and has them high enough in the air that you get that the proper green grenade setup.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Jovinus really just finding the timing that Siren wants to use those grapple hooks and just denying it really consistently. I hate this super. I'm super glad the first time I saw it was on block, on commentary. Because I would have gotten hit by that second hit, 100%. Oh, we're going to Zoe.
The matchup's switching. Let's see how it goes. I honestly don't blame Siren for switching, because at this point, Jovin's already adapted to the pressure structure, and mixing it up is a pretty fair thing.
Yeah, not to mention, I feel like Zoe does a little better into zoning characters, just because you have the L Dragon, which is pretty much one of the best fireballs in the game. It definitely was last game. Oh, not getting the meaties, so gonna get back thrown for it. There's the grenade setup. Yeah, again, you just got a brave counter.
the best thing you can do with useless pressure is just not take it.
Yeah, like when they're committing to the triple attack high-low, you can just BC. There are setups where you're not locked into block the entire time, but the triple attack, you definitely are. I like this confirm though, gets the jump in.
Finds the gap, escapes the pressure. Oh!
Getting a little too cheeky with it.
It's a respectable move. Can't lie.
It is something you can set up, but I would say reserve it for chip point. Oh, this is another factor of the matchup too. We've seen it a few times coming out where that 6-6H going through the projectile and getting the punish.
Yes, the anti-zoning with 6-6 stage, especially against projectile, goes really hard.
Lost the dragon. It's gonna take a while to come back. Nice bait on the DP.
Ooh.
No punish! That one is awkward to punish, to be fair. You have to hit a little earlier than you think you do.
Yeah, so reacting to it is something you have to legitimately train.
Yeah, it's just one of those awkward ones. It's kind of like Charlotta, where you need to... Like, it's very, very punishable. It's just the time that you need to press your punish is like... It looks like the move is still going, but it's not. It's just something you gotta lab.
The animations are a little deceptive in that department. Also, I'm seeing a positive improvement. Sura actually didn't get hit by the grenade setup. And is now steadily taking back his ground.
Zoe pick has definitely been working out so far. Has a nice life lead in this one too.
Yeah,
Just gonna take these extended plus frames.
It's oh, unfortunately. Oh, this is this man?
No,
This
drops it.
Oh.
Okay, now chip point. Oh no, it doesn't do damage anymore. I forgot. Yeah, it has that extra. Can block twice. Okay, now can't block anything. It's just gonna get shot. It is gonna be 3-1 to Jovinus.
A very good set from both players overall. Great adaptations to each other's strategies.
Yeah, I think the biggest piece of advice I have for Suren is just find the places where you can brave counter, because you were holding a lot of pressure you didn't have to, and a lot of the time reacting to that pressure with buttons where a brave counter would have like much more safely gotten you out of the situation. Like, I know it feels bad to give up a brave point, but it is better than getting hit. And if you get the counter hit, like, it's a hard knockdown in a game where hard knockdowns are rare. Like, it's very, very strong.
Yeah, you just have to do it, pretty much. There are situations where you have to do it. I feel that a lot as a Vasaraga main. So many characters just start pressuring you, and you're just sitting there being slowly pushed into the corner, waiting for that meter to go up to 50 so you can have a gamble.
Yeah, spin the wheel. But yeah, it's just a thing, like, if you see someone doing a triple attack, like, get used to confirming that you've blocked the second hit, and then brave countering that, because like, a lot of people will just do close light nothing. So I don't feel comfortable brave countering those. But once you see that second hit come out, like, that's when you want to brave counter, because they're either going to get hit with the punish and you're out of the situation, or they're going to commit to the third hit high-low, and then you get the counter hit. So it's definitely something worth looking into. We do have our next matches coming up here. Oh, we're gonna have Vilkis versus Nemorea. Vilkis, a longtime community member, has been doing a lot of commentary lately too. Unfortunately, I do have to root against them because Nemorea has a Umineko picture on I think that's Umineko on a challenge. So unfortunately, I saw something that resembled Beatrix from Umi and Echo, and I was like, sorry. Yes, it's Beatrix. All right, they gotta win.
Yeah, a little bit of unbiased bias going on.
100%. It's okay. Vilkies will be back as my favorite when they're not fighting someone with the Umi and Echo profile pic.
And speaking of fighting, our next match would be Lucilius versus Cheetah.
Versus the singularity.
Yeah,
Quite-
I feel like a lot of our Lucilius representation kind of went away after the first couple of weeks. People were like, okay, he's now fucking top 5, so drop him. But Vilkies is actually stuck on him the entire time.
Yeah, yes, and it would be no exaggeration to say that Vilks is pretty good with Lucilius.
We draw near the grand finale.
Yeah, no, definitely
Starting with
getting to grips with the character really well. Maybe up against Jita, who is a character I think was fairly underrated, but people are quickly it's slowly coming to be known that this character is still pretty fucked up in this game.
Yes, it's not every day you see yourself get hit once around start, and 2 seconds later you're in the corner.
Yeah, no. Mid-screen only exists as the place where round starts.
Let's create a suggestion to Cheetah. Going for plot frames, successfully mixing up. But a little too late on the projectile, and this is a jump in for Nemoria. Oh, that connected!
Oh yeah, no, that combo, the first hit will whiff and then the rest lands, and it still does a huge chunk of damage because it's a link. Oh my god, the whiff punish, 2-1 for you!
Oh no, BP. Oh, that was fate. That was just fate.
Yeah, they're using real magic right now. Oh, that was, I think, a wake up BC, but
Yeah.
Vilki's just changing the meaty timing a bit, so the jump gonna beat the throw.
No back throw incident this time.
They're just building up those blade levels.
Right. Ooh,
That's
good catch. And confirms into the super.
yeah, too far away. Oh my god, the light teleport, that's so nasty.
Light teleport is really fun to use with Lucilius. Especially like this. Oh, raw super, unfortunately. Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't
Chip.
get the cancel timing just right on that raging strike, so it is gonna drop, giving Memoria another chance here. Corner has been obtained.
it is still a chip point. Oh, very brave, and it works out. Just mashing that close out.
Yeah, you're gonna get that dodge timing at some point. Starting out aggressive here. Look at how long that fireball cooldown is gonna be gone for. It eats the DP. It's still not back.
Yeah,
But
that's a
maybe Nemoria can be taking advantage of that a little more by using a bit of charge fireball when Vilkies is chilling. Oh, doesn't quite get the crouch confirm.
Yes, this was a good thing to point out, because I feel if you have good zoning against Lucilius, while his fireball is up cooldown, you should abuse it. Because realistically, if Lucilius has no fireball and no meter for the ultimate fireball, he cannot win the zoning one.
All we have to look out for is that we got the base boost!
But Paradise Boost, staying true to his nickname.
no fault.
I love this outro.
And soon,
It looks so good in Relink too.
Act 1. Play.
I personally haven't seen it, unfortunately, so I will take your word for it.
Oh, it's super cool. It just like it fades out on him. It's like he's doing the same pose, but like, the screen fades out into the quest fail. It's so cool.
Yeah, not even mad that you lost.
It's sick. Nice. Finds the DP again. Using the ult to make it harder to safe jump.
It's, a little bit of a mid-screen scramble.
This is an interesting issue with Lucilius. We're seeing Vilkis find a lot of these fair L counter hits, but they're not going into anything because, like, usually I'd say make sure that you're buffering the specialty behind that, but it's difficult on Lucilius because if that gets blocked, like, you've just lost the cooldown for
Act 2.
like
For
what,
quite a
13
while.
seconds. It's gone for a while.
Yes, and now this is raw raging strike. Unfortunately, no confirm. But you know, to be honest, Lucilius confirms are very weird and situational. Like sometimes you get confirms off of counter hits, but on non-counter hit situation, Lucilius can really only combo from the first strike of his auto combo, which is a very weird limit.
Yeah, it can be tough to find the big damage for him.
Oh, I think Vilkas just panicked a little bit. Didn't quite confirm, and this will... Actually, no, this won't be around just yet.
This should be enough here. Gets the... Oh, misses the link, but the DP going wide.
Oh, you fireball for the win. Settling this round.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about earlier. Like,
3.
fireball on cooldown, you feel confident that you can send the counter zone, and then the ult comes out. Can't be doing that when he has that meter.
Yes, and meter is not exactly hard to get by in this game.
Oh no, Raging Chain there, just sending the strike.
It's kind of weird with Lucilius, because he's one of the characters that I feel suffers from lack of brave points. With how long his cooldowns are at the beginning, he really needs more of those to confirm into Raging Strike, Raging Chain.
It's interesting seeing how they use those resources. Again, just patiently awaiting. Oh, doesn't have any BP to punish.
Chip point nevertheless. And anti-air ultimate DP settles the round.
Causality has fallen, and soon everything.
A little bit of impatience there at the end from Nemorea. When you're on chip point like that, you really don't want to take those guys. As scary as fireballs are, going to the air means, like, even if that was a blockable DP, you would still die to it.
Yes. I've noticed this a lot with different players, honestly. Like, when it comes to chip point, people for some reason seem to only think about the best way they can win. And the biggest routes you get off of a jump in. So I think that's why a lot of people, when they are in chip point, but they have an option to take their turn, sorry, they tend to jump on the opponent.
Exactly. You just gotta get used to playing a little more calm. Oh, this is a big anti-air. Should be able to kill here. Got the full sex with a man. No, coward. This is why I'm rooting for the other guy.
Oh! Oh my god. 2 anti-airs back to back, winning the situation. You know, I have to say, getting a little bit too cheeky for the round start.
Yeah, both players just have very good readings on each other's reversal timings. When you feel this happening to yourself in a set, it's like you just need to start holding shit. You just need to down back. Stop bringing out those DPs. Maybe try and look for times where it's guaranteed. Yo, getting that link again. Noticeably lower damage.
Ooh. Going for the teleport mix, unfortunately, ultimate DP on deck. Also, can we take a little... Farlight into Raging Strike confirm. Steals the set. 3-1, I believe.
3-0.
Oh. Yeah.
Doesn't tell the story of the set, obviously. Those rounds were all, a lot of those were third round sets, right?
Yes, I would say both players were equally matched. It just came down to the little situations, those little panicky scrambles. These basically sealed the rounds most of the times.
Yeah, basically just people pulling triggers too early on reversals, too readily to take that risk when it's like you really gotta just play it cool, take a breather, especially like between sets, right? You got like 30 seconds where you can just sit and chill.
Yes, guys, if you're feeling overwhelmed when you play a set in a room, maybe you're playing someone online and you feel like their playstyle really gets to you. You have some time between the games. Just sit back, close your eyes, relax a little bit, just breathe for like 20 seconds, and then rematch. This does wonders.
I've been saying this for a long time now, but genuinely bust out a notes app and just fucking write shit in it between sets, like, because even if it's just you're writing like a bunch of curse words at yourself, getting that energy out of you and just onto the, like, getting that frustrated energy out of your body is gonna make you play a lot better rather than just sitting on it.
Yeah, also before the next set begins, Vilk seems to want more.
Yeah, no, he has not had enough Lucilia's action. He wants to base boost some more.
Yeah, so before the next set begins, can we just point out how cursed that last 2H from Vilks was? Like, the sword is in front of him, and Namareya is behind him, and it still hit.
Yeah, no, some of the 2Hs in this game are just like that, and the fact that it sends them forward too, it's like, it's so cursed.
Yes.
Hey yo, we're getting some vein.
Yes, first vein of a bracket. I'm kinda surprised it was that late.
Yeah, I think the opinion of him is starting to settle in a little bit. Definitely considered one of the more fun characters that they've added. Just maybe not got the tools to compete with the big boys.
Yeah, it's pardon my language, but Vayne just doesn't have bullshit that top tiers do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're seeing the big thing that he has is that shield, right? I want to see a little bit more of it, like just trying to find the timings, because it's very difficult for a character like Fairy to deal with.
Yeah, this shield is honestly a very funny special, because sometimes it does wonders and sometimes it just doesn't.
Yeah, there's some matchups where it is quite useless. Well, this is one of the ones where I think it's pretty nice. Also, shoutouts to Laid Way Back for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're doing a beginner bracket here. Swiss. 6 rounds of Swiss, first of 3. Just to get some newer players some bracket experience. Nice anti-air.
Yes, it is usually a good idea to jump on Fairy, because for, I guess, fair reasons, her 2H is actually air blockable, but you really gotta watch out for it. You don't need to commit to your own attack.
Yeah, exactly. Just jump in. Just empty jumping at her is really good. She needs to spend her DP to get something air unblockable. I think Giggy is also air unblockable, which is kind of funny because he's a projectile. But oh my god, I caught the air 214X. Nice kill.
Oh my god. If only you knew how many times playing characters with like this air stall options, I just landed right into Gigi.
Yeah, no, he's holding it down. I know, a big comeback needed from Red Curry, and the ult DP gonna stop it. Game
Oh.
1 going to Strawbler.
I feel like Red Curry is just not quite used to Strawbler's zoning pressure just yet. But this all can change. In this, oh,
It also can be a thing of unfamiliarity with the with Vayne as well. Like the character's only been out for 2 weeks.
that's also a pretty fair point. But
Fine.
no, I feel like in this matchup, Vayne can do the the meme. I suppose we might call this a meme, or just placing shield and using the swipe.
Yeah,
Because,
exactly. Like, laying it down, like she's not able to throw her whip through it.
Yeah, it's a it's a very funny thing, honestly. I feel like Vayne is a type of character that's like a little bit all over the place. Like in terms of his reach, in terms of his moves and all that.
Yeah, he's got that thing. You see a few characters get where it's like he's got really good up close stuff because everyone in this game does, and then he's got like pretty decent mid range pokes. Like his M buttons are pretty nice, and then like there's a gap, and then he's really good at long range. Like
Yes,
at the ranges where you can't contest 214x, like it's really it's hard to stop Vayne from just DNF dueling you.
Yeah, and then just taking the set and asking who's next.
Exactly. Sending the Vanguard. No, Strawbler getting around it pretty well. Again, the big thing is from Red Curry, we're not seeing enough of the shield come out, I feel.
Yes, also he has a lot of trouble going into Strawber's close range. Generally, I'm pretty sure this has been said a lot of times before because Strawbler is quite been a guest of a bracket for quite a while. But against Fairy, if you want to get in, you have to be very, very patient. Don't force yourself in. Slowly walk forward, slowly build meter, block when you need to block, and you will eventually get there.
Yeah, and it's a thing too with Vayne especially. Like if you can find a time to drop that, just drop the shield in front of you. Like you don't have to just raw run at Fairy, right? You can just drop shield and approach slowly behind it. Oh, we're gonna get yoinked. Oh. We're getting the Gigi set up. Oh my god, going for this one. All right.
Oh. That's interesting. I haven't seen that DP bait.
Yeah, it's a safe DP that just stops the jump out attempt because at the end there you're pushing into a strike throw. Is Ballin gonna kill it? Absolutely is. Strawbler looking to take this 3-0.
Yeah, Strawbler not giving in Red Curry any space to breathe. Just going in from every range. Honestly, I've played quite a lot of master rank fairies and casuals, and I'm going to be honest, stuff that we see from Strawbler here, I've never seen it. This goes to show just how far Strawbler can actually go with fairy, if you get from enough space.
Yeah, exactly. Just Red Curry just having trouble stopping from Strawbler from playing their own game. Just gonna get bopped by Gigi. There's the ultimate DP finally landing. The jump scare tries the 5U that is -2 on block.
Just -2? Ooh. Unfortunately, yet another anti-air DP. And Strawbler takes this 3-0. What?
Sorry, that is not -2. I'm thinking of a fucking weird ass setup someone was telling me about where you hit that meaty and it's -2.
Oh, I see. Honestly, what I want to say to Red Curry if you're playing Vayne against Fairy, abuse the hell out of your shield. Like, whenever you have the time, set it up. Barry barely can do anything about it. And never forget, Fairy's hurt boxes on her normals are quite funny. So if you're just standing behind your shield and doing the swipe, there's not much she can do about it. And one thing I also want to point out is the dive kick, Fairy's dive kick on block. If a second hit doesn't happen right before Fairy lands, you can just mash out of it. Fairy is not always plus there. She might be safe, but she's rarely ever plus there. It requires insane spacing.
Yeah, of course. Those are the times where you kind of want to have the ult TP ready, though. Just don't block drill at all. Just be like, no, I'm not dealing with this. What do you mean
Yes.
variable frame data? No. I do agree. Just popping the shield down more often and just walking in behind it. That's it's gonna be a much more stable strategy than just trying to force your way in.
Yes, Vayne is one of the characters that has a pretty variable strategy against Fairy. Is you can do your classic close range brawler strategy with just walking forward and you'll eventually reach her, or you can outplay her in her own zoning game.
The singularity versus
But
Now we've
Anila.
got the Anila versus Fairy matchup. No, what the fuck am I talking about? Anila versus Jita matchup.
World stage.
got a little too focused on Fairy.
Play.
Yeah, but I do
Yeah.
like that a lot of newer players are picking up Jita because I feel like it's a thing that happens in a lot of games. People maybe get latched onto one of the more difficult characters rather than like picking the simple and effective characters, like especially in this game that's like much more aggressive than the last game. Having Jita as your start is like a really good way to give yourself a solid foundation. Nice combo into the super.
Super, one break point left for Hina. It pretty much comes down to one final mix.
This is rough for Anila too, not having any of that DP. Okay, finds that link, that move buff. That only needs one more hit.
It's a one-hit situation for both players. Oof! Machine.
That was an incredibly good comeback from
Two.
Hina, just making it back from that much life and with just one DP. Like, really good job keeping your cool
Yeah,
on that comeback.
Anila is one of the very big winners of the latest patch, and this buff to her ultimate sheep ride, it did wonders for the character. This comeback, I wouldn't shy away from saying that this comeback was only possible because of the buffs.
I think it definitely helped, that extra damage from the combo. She didn't get the one thing that I was kind of hoping she'd get, which is stabler routes without Raging Strike, but having that to begin with is quite good. Oh no, that's not a confirm! I know, but too far for the punish that he wanted. That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Still
Situation's
stuck in
not.
the corner.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
Just chill under that timer, see what they're trying to do, and find that wake up DP to take game one.
Heartbreaking. This was honestly heartbreaking.
All the world's a stage.
Something kind of painful that I have to say. It's advice I don't want to give, but I have to. Okay, never mind, they're doing it. Do it more. Do 66H more. They really just no-brained that button.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking with the buffs to that button, but Just send it. There we go. Oh, the DP coming out.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that. You just don't. Oh, good read on the sweep. Getting the full corner out. Now,
You should, alright? You should fucking send it. It's good. Oh, no anti-air. We have been seeing the 2Hs come out from Hina, but yeah, just the timings for the anti-airs have not been fantastic. I think if you're uncomfortable with your anti-air timing, I don't know if Anila can do it because her DP is kind of wonky, but just sending a DP instead of your 2H is a really good call in my opinion.
yes. Also, the 2U on the sweep, Anila's sweep, it is undeniably a pretty good one, but you have to be spacing yourself correctly, because what we see multiple times in the set already is that has on prediction just jumps over it, and it works.
Yeah, no, that is the major weakness of. It's why, like, I mean, maybe I haven't seen the. Okay, nice, gets the anti-air. See, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like Anila should be absolutely just popping people with anti-airs. Like, because Sheeps you can jump over, pretty much on reaction. The sweep is jumpable as well, like, and it's got like a lot of recovery if it whiffs. So jumps against her are actually very effective. And on a character like that, you want like some kind of like major reward for forcing your opponent into the air like that. Kind of like what they've done with Vayne, but oh, nice, gets that really quick confirm.
Feeling around.
Did you take it easy?
Act 3. Play.
You know, I keep looking at Hat's nickname, Vegeta, and I just really hope that Has is not doing the cursed thumb pose.
Oh, she should. Oh, and there's that buff I was complaining about. Look, I'm a major hater of mid-screen wall bounces in this game. I think they're goofy. Oh, nice. It doesn't have the confirm. It does get the.
Oh, this is pretty intense. Oh.
Another connection with the 6-6H. It doesn't counter hit, so like the reward on normal hit is still like pretty whatever. Like you hit your opponent, but it's kind of just more for a spacing thing. The issue is that like trying to counter poke against it is very frustrating now. Chip point, Vegeta can't block that Sheeb.
Oh my.
He's too sharp. And Hina going up 2-0 here. Round start 6-6H. It would have worked. I think actually maybe you can jump 6-6H as well.
I think it would have just put Hina in a unfavorable situation. Oof.
Nice
Oh
bait on
no.
the DP. Just having that patience. No big punish though.
Yeah, both players are really trying to find. Ooh! Nice.
Just sent that ride too many times, and this time Haz is gonna be ready for it. Okay, goes to the air. Yeah, both EX fireballs are burned now.
At the same time. No, I love moments like this, like when both players playing completely different characters with different play styles, but still managing to share one play style. I love these moments.
Oh, and here it is. This time gonna get the full connection.
Oh my god!
What are you trying to counter poke for?
Play.
I wasn't a fan of Anila matchup pre-patch, Vasaraga Brain, but now I'm dreading it.
I'm telling you, I haven't fought this character since the patch came out, but I'm 100% like the first like 10 times I fight this character, I'm getting 100% scrubbed out by 6-6H. This is the type of shit I do not adapt to. Send it.
Yeah, it's like the thing about Anila specifically. I might be wrong. You can quote me on that and then say how bad I am. But the thing about Anila is her normals are quite big, and when you're in that mid range, where the sheep are a little dangerous, you kinda want to use your normals preemptively to maybe stuff her out. But this opens you up to the 60 stage, and with these buffs, holy shit, it's scary.
Are we getting the basketball? We are. That's gonna be the round for Has. And I don't know if I would call Anila's buttons big, but they control a very specific type of range on the screen, and they control it really, really well.
Yeah, it's what made her scary pre-patch, and it's what makes her especially scary right now.
Definitely gonna be tough to deal with. That is a nice DP. Getting a read on kind of the rhythm of Hina's pressure right now.
Yes. Ooh, another one.
Nice, gets that. Counter hit. Spends the Raging Strike. We're gonna get the link into the U Sheep Ride. Just ends on DP. Nice throw.
Oh, back throw into the corner. I'm very proud of Haas right now.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, that was Fireball.
Oh my god.
I saw the ult flash and I was like, oh, it's DP. And then the throw comes out and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was an old fireball. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, maybe just maybe wanted DP but just didn't get the right option there. Unfortunate way to go out, but I still think very well played by both players. Hina definitely showing a solid fundamental game on Anila.
Yeah, yes, definitely. And I think it's fair to say that adapted quite well. So like, while not exactly doing the absolute best that one could, talking about the level different stuff. It's like for the beginner bracket specifically, Has is doing great. Like these adaptations were on the top notch. Like not just to Anila as a character, but to to Hina's specific playstyle. That's not something that shouldn't be commended. Like very good adaptation skills.
Yeah, no, definitely. And again, it's a thing that's come up a few times tonight. Final score 3-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. It's those were a lot of round threes once again. But now we're getting into the next one. Another 2B, this time up against Beelzebub, piloted by Fujoshi Devil.
Oh my. Two Beelzebub brackets. I wasn't expecting two Beelzebubs. I'm not going to lie, but it is a very welcome addition. Beelzebub deserves to be played more.
Yeah, definitely popular at this level. I feel like because he's like the cool villain character, right? I mean, Fujoshi Devil's just gonna play him because that just seems like a character who's on theme. Okay, nice dive.
I feel like I'm out of the loop on the theme. Oh, the knowledge check.
Yeah, no. A really like nasty setup there. If you block the black flies, you're just gonna get unblockable. Because you can't spot dodge it anymore. The spot dodge timing too is incredibly difficult, especially because of that 2-1-4U that we just saw. The timing, if you get it wrong, that's gonna clip you. Yeah, the SSB coming out.
Yes.
Is enough to kill?
No, not yet. It comes down to one final strike pro for both players. Oh,
Just gonna get clipped low.
yeah. So let's go back to the setup a little bit. So the way you escape this setup is first try to be as close to Beelzebub as possible. Never go full screen, because this is where you're vulnerable to it. And if you are full screen and you see Beelzebub shooting his X knives at you, you need to dodge as late as possible. Like right before the first one hits you. Then you see the blue flash and you have time to actually dodge it as well. You cannot block it, you can only dodge the ultimate black hole, let's put it like that.
Yeah, of course. There's a bit of a mix in the setup too, where if you try that double spot dodge timing, you can end up getting clipped by the ult Chaos Caliber instead. It's like you said, you basically just don't want to end up at that situation at all. Like, just try and stay closer to him so he can't set it up.
Yes.
Get clips with that. Oh, nice. That's the nerfed Fire M that is still putting in the work. There's that clean hit.
Yeah,
Hammer we were talking about earlier too.
Okay. It's honestly a really weird matchup because Beelzebub is pretty strong on full screen, but I feel like most of his power actually comes from mid-screen game. I might be wrong. You can quote me and say how bad I am if I am.
No, I agree. He holds that middle of the screen range really, really well. It's just he also has very good tools for if the opponent wants to stay back. You know, he can blacklight them to death. Oh, pressing against the Karma, gonna get clipped.
No.
Full conversion.
Yeah, but what I was getting at is that 2B has very good tools for mid-range too. So this is what makes this matchup pretty tough for both characters.
Yeah, of course, Beelzebub has to be watching out for the hooks, the grappling hook and that ultimate beam, both really potent anti-zoning tools, which kind of forces Bubs to play this matchup more with Chaos Caliber, which we are actually seeing work out really well for Fujoshi here. Okay, but the loop combo again. Oh, sets the grenade, gonna get DP'd out.
Yeah, so one thing is this setup just doesn't work against Beelzebub because of his DP covers pretty much his entire modal, the full 360 angle. If I'm not mistaken, that is.
You have to hard bait it, like not even go for the jump. Oh, look, gonna find a hit and take a round here.
Yeah, but so we talked a lot about what Beelzebub does, but what do you think Beel should do against 2B in this matchup?
I think like what we're seeing a lot of with the trying to hold the space with Chaos Caliber. I think doing some like mixing between L Chaos Caliber and 6XL is a really good way to like halt your opponent's options, especially like right now. Lucreto is kind of just swinging, and I think being able to just counteract that. Oh, that's gonna beat the Karma!
Oh my god!
That's Anthem, sorry.
The comedy almost happened.
So this is something that was working well for Fujo earlier, but Lucreto has kind of gotten the feel for it. Fujoshi's been true stringing into that low Karma a lot, and catching these DP attempts from the look of it. But now Lucreto waiting them out and just blocking it out and finding the timings to hit these DPs.
Yeah, at this point, both players are starting to see through each other.
Exactly, nice. Gets that fire L. Could have got a little more off of it. Nice, finds the dive. It's gonna be a nice chunk of damage. No, drops it. Unfortunate.
Oh, a very good counter here.
I think something Fujoshi wants to start doing is off of those fire L's, instead of throwing light fireball, do a Chaos Caliber or or an EX Chaos Caliber. Just like something that's gonna at least pick up a decent combo for you. It doesn't have to be on a confirm, like you're still safe either way. The fireballs at that spacing are pretty rough. I like this, like getting that cash out into super, full charge on the drill.
Seeing the opportunity and taking it.
Play.
That jump back.
Oh.
Gonna get spall dodged. Not how you want to be dealing with that, but it is awkward when you don't have a meterless reversal like 2B doesn't. You gotta straight up 2H it.
Oh.
Perfect
Right.
round so far. Gonna get DP'd though, unfortunate.
Game.
Time for Lucredio to...
Oh! Brave counter, unfortunately doesn't land, and that seals the round.
And that's what we were talking about with holding that mid-range for Beelzebub, right? Just taking those Chaos Calibers, trying to find, you know, vary the options to just kind of catch your opponent, especially if they want to start like trying to swing at you, try to make that comeback. Just holding the corner with those Chaos Calibers is so strong.
And another thing about Chaos Calibers, something we just saw, you don't seem to want to use your projectiles as much in this matchup, because not only because of a grappling hook, but because of just how fast 2B is. Like, as we saw some time ago, talking like it was like years or something. Basically, what we saw in the beginning of a round, Joshi was trying to go for the knife wall, but Lucrecio just ran in for a full combo while they were still preparing.
Yeah, exactly. It's something you can't do against 2B, especially because, like, not only do you have to contend with the hook with the ultimate beam, but that U-run that she has is such a jump scare. She may as well be teleporting across the screen. So I like the adjustment to just switch more to sending these Chaos Calibers, the lower commitment option. Nice, the double jump going over the
Seeing
wall.
more grappling hooks as well. Oh, good timing mix-up.
Finds the dive. Again, dealing with these walls really well in the air.
Oh,
Blockable.
the jump scare.
Nice blocks it this time, and that is a grounded DP, so you get your best punish against it. Really good patience there from Fujoshi to take it.
It's all in all, incredible set. Great rounds from both players. Adaptations, once again. Exceptional adaptations. Love to see it.
That is gonna be it for round 3, so we are gonna go to a short 5-minute break while we get round 4 set up. Gonna give me and Ragged a little break, grab a little water, so don't go anywhere.
Yep, just real
We'll be
quick.
right back.
Real quick before the break, I'm your host here, Lobsters. Hello. I'll take a little bit of a moment to chill out the other events happening this week. So, to start with, if I said that correctly, yep. We've got Galebreaker happening this Sunday, April 14th, yes. That is a ladder format, I believe. Or am I... I'm not fully up to date on this. It is ladder this week, correct? Or is it the... I probably should check this, sorry. But, yeah, Galebreaker happening this Sunday. That is either a ladder format or it might be the end of the ladder, which maybe you're just watching. But if it is happening, then ladder is just, you're there to play the games. You're there to... There's no elimination in there, so that's also kind of nice for beginners. It's good to just get there and play the video game. Tomorrow we also have Duncan Yips. That's your standard double elimination format. So good to get used to other tournament formats if you're interested in participating in other events. There's plenty of those to come around usually. That is only tomorrow, so if you're eager for more games, feel free to hop in and play some more video games. Not this week, but perhaps of interest to plenty of people will be Contraband. That's happening on April 20th, so that is next week on this day. And this is a team event, So you'll need to bring 2 of your friends and have a good time with your friends. And I've lost my train of thought. Sorry. But yeah, Contraband last time was a pretty fun time. There's a format where you have to force pick your opponent's characters. So there's a little bit of gimmick there. If you have no friends, as Degen says, well, you've got the beginner pack. Hey, you've talked to players here. I'm sure you can matchmake and ask people, hey, you wanna form a team in Contraband? There is also on the sign-up sheet, there's a looking for teams section, so you can also put your name down there, and you'll be put in a team with someone, or see who else is waiting for a team. But yeah, last time Contraband was a fun time, so I would encourage you to sign up and join in. And yeah, other than that, we have the usual Hard Edge weeklies on Mondays. I always encourage beginners to sign up for that, because that's kind of independent of skill level. They'll match you up for someone that is roughly equal to your skill level, and it's first to 5, so you'll get a good deal of commentary, and you can ask for an analytical commentary with your matches. So that I think is also good for beginners, and for those open on Tuesdays, if you aren't already signed up. And they fill up pretty fast, so get those in quickly. But yeah, that should be about everything covered. We'll be moving over to a 5-minute break. We'll take 5, and then we'll be back shortly afterwards, so don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. We're back here after a short break for some more beginner bracket action. We got 3 more rounds to go.
The sequel you've all been waiting for.
Absolutely, and we are getting our next 2 matches queued up for the stream. First off, we're gonna have Koga versus Captain Sushi. I'm fucking words fail me.
It's fine, take your time.
I gave myself a second run up at that and still like didn't know what I was doing. Oh, we got the Uma avatar. Let's go. Yeah,
Captain Susie being quite polite to the audience. Not something you see out of many participants.
yeah, we're all about being rude here.
Yeah,
That's the secret. That's how you get better. Is you got to be mean. Oh, yo, more Vayne. I love this guy.
Susie's been grinding Vayne a lot in the lab. Oh, the lab monster Susie is. We're going to see some incredible plays today.
Yeah, we'll see how they're taking to the new boy Vayne.
Oh, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it in any way, shape, or form. I've seen some stuff Susie's been up to with Vayne. It looks incredible. Oh, we are definitely in for a good time.
This Vayne character is a funny little fellow, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yo, new risk of right? Okay, we got our second guy here. Let's go.
Let's see what this
So
match has in
Lancelot
store.
Avatar. Are we gonna see the Dragon Knights going at it? We are.
Ooh,
Mr. Lancelot.
let's go indeed.
Vayne.
Lancelot, a character I feel like gonna be pretty strong this patch. Was already
State. Act 1.
kind of there last patch, and I feel like the changes didn't body him.
Yeah, like 6XL changes might be a little annoying for him, but nothing else really changed. So, yes, I think Lancelot will rise this patch.
Well, I'm pretty sure his 6XL got better this patch.
Oh,
Unfortunately, the launch on that 2H2 fair, so the DP gonna miss. This is a chunk of damage. Oh no!
oh,
His shield instead of having that ult DP on deck, just gonna spot dodge into the kill here.
took a little bit of a risk there. Unfortunately, didn't pay off. Susie is on point with these spot dodges.
Yeah, it's unfortunate on that combo drop too. It's one of the worst times to have your combo fall out is just on that after you spent the raging point. And he's like, man, I'm gonna super now, get it back. Oh no, combo's going.
Oh.
I'm pointless. Not just gonna chill, use that air stall. Thankfully able to block the fireball still. That would have been a pretty massive conversion for Koga if it had landed.
Oh, meteor raging strike, not something you expect every day, that's for sure.
It is something that's really hard to be ready for. And oh, speaking of being ready, not ready for the second hit of that DP. It's still in vol on the way down.
Yes, I feel like this is a knowledge check people will fall a lot more into nowadays because Lancelot is rising in popularity.
Yeah, it's just like the thing you need to know is that he can't not commit to the follow-up attack. In the old game, it's like the full thing was involved, but it was a mix because he could either hold the button to get the follow-up, or he could just come down with a jumping attack and punish you. But for that version, he will always come down. He can't fake it out.
Yeah, and so the best way to deal with it, from my experience, is you can block the first hit, then you delay your dodge for the second hit just a little bit, and then you punish.
You can just block it too. It's pretty minor.
Oh,
I believe
Alright, I
it should
see.
be full punishable, yeah. Maybe it's not.
and while we were discussing the Lancelot DP, Susie takes the first game.
Thanks for always being there,
Yeah, they're
With
really just playing solid here. Really good use of the shield so far, just making it hard to approach. Doing a bit of you know, the risky gameplay where you set shield and then you throw the MDP behind it. But it's like if you land in the shield from the MDP, they can't actually punish you because the shield will block. Oh, we're switching over to the Grand.
ooh,
buddy.
some Grand Anthony Blues action.
Yeah, maybe just wants to
All the
a character with
world's
a little
stake.
more stability in his tools. Lancelot, of course, very strong, but strong specifically as a rushdown character.
Oh my god, this was the most cursed clash we've seen today. 6XM with a projectile startup.
Yeah, it's we get some funny ones like that. Okay, right now, Koga holding this corner quite nicely.
And
Susie
Susie,
Trying to find a way to fight out here. The meteor raging strike again, though, taking the
Oh
2
my.
points.
DP to keep the corner. Oh my god.
It doesn't have the points left to bravery strike that.
Yes,
That is gonna be the kill.
yes. One thing you kind of have to keep in your mental. If you're down to one last bravery point, this is where you start thinking about the enemy's raging strike. Yes, this is where they most likely will do it. So, you know, for
Oh, big ant here again. Just the DP going too far, so no full pickup. Gets the ult boot connection.
almost coast to coast.
Oh, the double whiff. Unfortunate. The 2U gonna come out for Koga and work out.
Yeah. Oof. Oh my god.
Yeah, the little shimmy into the jab.
And very good spacing game from Koga.
All the world's a state. Act
Yeah,
one.
just managing to pull it back. It's a 1-1. Yeah, the Grand definitely looking a lot more confident right now than the Lancelot. He goes for the shimmy. Bit of Rekka gaming going on with this light boot.
Oh my god.
Doing a little bit of shimmying here. Oh no, you've been clipped in the corner by the boot. Tried to walk forward. That was gonna be another round.
Player two.
You always expect the Grand to show you his boot fantasy. You never stop thinking about it.
Yeah, you know, they always so good at finding that one frame that you held forward for and taking you out for it. That's the jump out.
You know, meanwhile, very good.
PC here.
Susie had this round in his hands, but unfortunately, a side switch.
And yeah, this is rough. This is where we've seen Koga so strong, so difficult to get out of these corner situations. Early combo limit, and again the meaty raging strike. This time has the points for it, but now has to be on the lookout for another one. Needs to be ready to spot dodge it. Nice counter poke. Not seeing much of the shield in this matchup. Maybe just concerned about the boot. The 6XM is gonna beat that 214H.
Yes,
All the world's a state.
lightning flash finish.
Play.
But you know, I agree. I think the shield in neutral would benefit Susie a lot in this matchup.
we're seeing that again. The drop the shield and send the DP behind it. Definitely a good way of catching your opponent if they're trying to jump out. Misses the anti-air and just gonna get a lot of damage right now.
And into the Koga spacing mix. Oh, gets out of the corner.
And now C didn't have to deal with that sweep because the shield was just on top of him. The Link. Oh, boot misses it. Unfortunate.
Another unfortunate thing is that I didn't want I don't want to talk about this unfortunate thing, but this is unfortunate too.
It's the grand sixth sense. It's just feeling that time where they've just held forward for one frame. They did anything that's not block and the boot comes. Let's get the anti-air again. This time, the DP connecting the juggles. Look at all of that damage.
Yes, Vayne proving that he is one of the Dragon Knights, literally doing a Siegfried anti-air impression.
Yeah, that's all raw strength. You guys saw the Virum tweet where it's like going through all of the powers that the Dragon Knights have, and Vayne is just that fucking vine of the guy going, dude, you look huge.
I actually haven't seen that. Oh my god.
So good. A risky 5U there doesn't have the health to really survive much.
Ooh. Okay, this is big.
Again, just not being able to stop these jump outs from Koga. That's really been the story of since the Grand Switch came out. It's just Sushi was not able to hold the corner, and you know Gran with that corner pressure is really difficult to
wait.
to
Was that
contain.
was that 4 matches? I think that was
we
4
had we had Sushi win game 1 on Gran versus Lance, and then Koga switched.
Yeah, but I think I just saw 0-3 on the screen. I might be tweaking, but
No, it was because it was Sushi won the first one, and then there was a character swap.
you know, like does it like reset the counter or
Yeah.
something? Oh,
It does.
okay then. No, I don't mean the in-game counter. I mean like the bracket counter.
Oh, it shouldn't. But next we're gonna have Howl versus Jovinus. We did have Jovinus on earlier on the Eustace. Oh, Howl is gonna be playing Eustace as well. Mostly
Yes.
known for doing a bit of yipping.
Yes, but Howl's been trying out Eustace pretty intensely. So we will see how this mirror is going to end.
It's interesting to see this character rising in popularity with this patch. I'm not sure what happened. I don't think he got that much, but it is cool. He's a very cool character.
It's a little bit unorthodox when it comes to conversions.
Oh, again. This was something that Jovinus was finding so much in the first match, was just people pressing just at unfortunate times into those grenade setups. Maybe just very good at getting people to panic. Oh my god, just sending the ult grenade, tries to go for the throw.
Oh,
Sends
wrong
the
grenade,
DP.
unfortunately.
Just reacting to that special. And now flashbang not connecting this time. Just gonna block it out, but now has the corner and the throw. Gonna take the first round for Jovinus.
But I mean, like, if you have a Eustace grenade stick to you, like, blocking is the second best thing you can do. First best being Brave Counter.
Yeah, you can also try and spot dodge out of the the grenade cancel when they try to set it. If you spot dodge it, you're still minus, but you're not stuck. And if you time it right, you're not punishable either. But that's something that takes quite a bit of labbing just to get the feel down for the timing. It finds the mash into the super. VP economy really good for Howl right now.
Yes, this is a one-touch situation for both players.
Yeah, no, the SSBA on deck on Jovinus' side. A good way to get those VP back, even if it didn't kill, but this trade is gonna go in favor of Howl and tie the rounds up 1-1.
Act 3. Play.
Oh, very punishable slide from that range. Just gonna use the grenade to get in on the corner. Big damage. Doesn't quite get up behind, so no full conversion there.
Okay, a DP's coming out. Into the throw.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. When you see them commit to that triple attack, don't eat the high-low, just brave counter them. Get yourself out of that situation. Like, it sucks to lose the brave point, but it is better than dying to the damage.
Yes, and speaking of damage, full conversion coming from Jonas, which ultimately sets up this beautiful victory.
All the world's a stage. Act
Finds the
1.
anti-air.
Play.
That's gonna be it for game 1. Howl sticking on the Eustace.
Oh
Not
my
gonna
god.
just take the quick swap back to UL. Just to keep it honest.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure if UL matchup against Eustace is any better. Like, sure, she can pressure Eustace a lot, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to speculate here.
The big thing though is that it's the character that Howl is more comfortable on. So all of his matchups are going to be better as UL than they would be on Eustace. But at the same time, it's like, it's not like this is for money or like for glory. It's a beginner bracket, so it is pretty much the best place you could be learning a secondary if you are so inclined. Oh, that's not going to be close enough for a wall down, so chip point.
Oh my
and-
god.
Yeah. Chip point versus Eustace is so tough because those ult skills are so difficult to dodge consistently.
Play.
You know, the ultimate billiard specifically is such a tough thing to counter in any way.
Oh, he was already spot dodging!
Oh my god.
Beating out the Raging Strike. Gonna use the plus frames from the jump in to find a hit. Oh, slides under!
Oh no! Just canceling just a little too early.
A not so sick frame kill there.
I do have to point out though that the Raging Strike dodge that we've seen from Jovinus was the first one of the bracket.
Really handy thing to have. Because at this level, I feel like they're busted out pretty liberally. Like, people who don't have like a full like confident grasp on the pressure game, I find they tend to go to the Raging Strike. So being able to spot dodge it, especially at this level, is very, very important. We are gonna see the swap over to UL.
Let's see the yipping. Let the yipping commence.
Exactly. They're gonna just eat that. They're gonna Hanarashi out of the situation. This is what we were talking about earlier. It's the fact that Howl plays this character more, just has more of that comfort, knows his options better on this character than on Eustace, so the matchup's just gonna feel a lot nicer. Nice pickup.
Oh, into the full route. Beautiful. But I honestly don't really think that H Anarashi, when you have a grenade on you, is that good against Eustace. Because at the end of the day, you still have a grenade on you. And you're moving to the range where Eustace is way stronger than you are.
I do think that, you know, if you're gonna do an invul option there, the DP is probably the way to go. And just finds the chip kill.
Act 2. Play.
Starting out with the Hanarashi, gonna get bopped for it. The heavy DP coming out again. Jovi might wanna... Gonna need to slow things down a bit here, because Howl's being able to just really quickly start pulling things back. Oh my god, the funny Hanarashi, the RPS!
The surprise super coming from the stun yipper. Oh, man, this is intense.
This time gonna get that cross under DP.
Oh,
One shift point again though, reacts to the Hanarashi with the super. This should be enough, gets the animation. 0 BP.
one touch situation for both players and Jovinus wins.
That is a tough thing for UL. Like, when you get someone to chip point like that, she doesn't have the best ways of getting that, like securing that kill. Like, you have ult Hanarashi, but even still, that would have been reacted to all the same.
Oh my god.
Oh no, pressing against the grenade. Getting the triple bounce? No. Top shooter not mentioned.
Oof. And once more stick RPS from H Sunnybear.
Oh, grenade just come off. That could have been absolutely disastrous for Hal. In a rough spot right now, though, doesn't dodge the Raging Strike. 0 BP left, still 1 on the table for Jovinus, and with how successful they've been, never mind, is it gonna need it? The 2M counter hit, gonna close it out.
Didn't go for sick RPS this time, unfortunately. But overall, once again, a great set from both players.
Yeah, definitely well played. And I think we definitely got to see like a bit of what we were talking about with you know, just the comfort on your character, just helping out like a lot more than you know, like picking a sub would. Of course, like it's not like a mega competitive environment, so it is a good place to try out other characters too.
Yes, I would even argue it might be one of the best ones, because the atmosphere of Beginner's Bracket is honestly one of a kind. People here are willing to cooperate more than anywhere else. Like, if you have any questions, you can ask directly and you will always get the answer.
Exactly. Okay, so up next we're getting Phaser versus Haz, and we're gonna see Captain Sushi back on the stream. Gonna be fighting Silent Windbell. That's gonna be our matches for round 5. We are coming closer to the end. We've just got 4 games left tonight. Right now, the final scores are telling a bit of a story. 2 players on 4-0 right now, Fujoshi Devil and Silver Valiant. And then quite a large number of 3-1s sitting just behind them, so still a lot to play for.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, the scores are quite tight.
Versus the singularity.
It's what you love to see in a bracket like this. Oh, yo, Sarats?
Ooh.
All the world's a stage. Act 1.
This character definitely has been eating well in Rising this game. Yeah, the more aggressive pace really going in his favor. So we'll see how Phaser is. been applying that. Nice 5U. What an awkward defensive option to deal with in this game. Very, very unique in how you have to deal with it, and also very awkward to lab against because you can't get the dummy to do the follow-up, so nice use of it so far. Nice connection on this jump into... Oh, big drop!
Oh my god! I mean, honestly, it's fine because this round's been going really slowly for the first part of it. So, oh my god!
Oh, doesn't go for the full conversion there. I think maybe could have actually killed off of
Definitely.
that going into the Raging Strike.
It definitely could have.
Speaking of going into Raging Strike, oh, it goes into
my
the old
God.
Fireball instead of Super, and the back throw is gonna end it.
This was quite a stressful round for both players.
That's the trick when you're playing swords. You gotta make your opponent stressed. Make them stressed in neutral, make them stressed on defense. That's gonna go very far for this character. Nice DP, sees the slam coming out.
Not letting Sorius get this additional plus frames.
Oh, very, very nice DP there.
I think Haas was just waiting for it at this point.
The safest option there is to spot dodge, because it does have armor until the active frames, but really good timing on that, but not gonna be enough. Full combo coming out for Phaser and gonna take the win. Sarts, last game had acres of damage, somehow got more in this one.
World estate. Act 1. Play.
To be fair, I feel like this game is like full of acres of damage.
It is a very high damage game, yeah. Oh, goes for the full flex. That's gonna be punished by the throw.
I guess Pfizer was expecting a 6XL there. That's why the follow-up came out.
Yeah, that's the difficulty of dealing with that move. It's so hard to... Oh, nice. Gets the hit this time. Fortunately, only able to get a little bit of plus frames. No conversion still. Nice. Sees the spot dodge. Goes for the throw. Catches the roll too. Oh, could have killed. Be ready on those supers or those Raging Strikes.
Oh my god. Both players... I feel like Haas is already just too scared to go for any risky options. Just sitting there waiting for a good opening.
That's definitely a really good game plan for Swords. Just get your opponent too scared to act. Nice spot dodge though. Doesn't get the full punish.
Alright.
Attack, no anti-air.
You see, like, the second Pfizer got the advantage back, Haas stepped down. He went back to the waiting mode. Ooh.
Nice, there's that anti-air. Doesn't get the full conversion, but just being able to snipe your opponent out of the air like that is so important. Are we going for some basketball? Is it a little early, I think? Yeah, just going for the safe ender instead.
Yeah, a very good crossover by Haas there. Oh!
We're still coming out. Actually, a real usable move now. Nice whip punish. Doesn't cash in on the end. The DP. Oh no, this is gonna be enormous. Just gonna go for that.
Just going for the side switch. Okay. Alright. Oh!
We've said it a few times.
Oh my god.
We've said it a few times this bracket already, but when you see your opponent going for your triple attacks like that, you want to find the BC, because very, very likely you're gonna get the hard knockdown off of it, and you're not gonna have to eat whatever special cancel they go into.
Was a little late on reaction to the Gazer there. Oh no.
Yeah, gets the jump over, not the full conversion. Jump comes out. No, we're just seeing the back off, just
God.
holding this corner. The DP
Alright.
gonna take that meaty attempt.
A scary situation for both players. Oof. Yeah, is Jita gets one hit on you and she gains all the advantage she needs to win the round. Just like we're seeing right here. Has might be on cheap point, but that doesn't mean the situation cannot be turned around. Oh, not on chip point yet. Excuse me. Oh my god.
Fortunately, on throw point though, and unfortunately, that safe jump attempt gonna get walked out on.
Oh my god. Oh, we see some friendly conversations between Susie and Silent Windbell in the meantime.
They are communicating. Oh, we're seeing the swap over to Vera.
Versus Vera.
Oh. Oh. Let me tell you, Pfizer's in trouble now.
All the world's a stage.
I remember fighting Hasvira in this very bracket. It wasn't easy in the slightest.
Yeah, his character definitely a problem causer, a matchup that you really have to learn. When you're sitting there without a meterless DP, it can feel pretty rough. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Oh.
Right now, getting the back throw. Walks out the armor. That's still safe though. The only issue is that Swartz is very strong when he's in, and Vera doesn't have great ways of keeping him out. So we're gonna see how that dynamic plays out now.
I mean, technically it's more about the fact that Vera's game plan requires her to get into the Sora's strong range. I feel like this is a little more of a problem in this matchup.
There's also the fact that, like, giving up the fireball from Jita is... I mean, maybe not as rough in this game because 50-meter lull, but...
Oh! Oh no!
The teleport shenanigans. Going
Okay.
wide. Plus frames. Matt finds the counter hit. That's gonna be it.
Yes.
Act 2.
Vera's pressure can be quite tricky to deal with when she's in. Oh! Oh no. Oh no!
Oh, this is a weird little thing with this game. If you
Oh my god!
finds a fight,
Yeah,
the
this-
big thing when you're doing your safe jumps, you want to neutral jump instead of forward jump, because if you forward jump, they can just hold forward and get out of the corner.
This situation right here is exactly why I'm so worried for Pfizer playing against Haas's Vera. Haas can be very, very unpredictable with 5U.
Act 3.
It's kind of one of the big strengths of Haas as a player. If he's playing Vera, he will overload your mental stack first, and then, when you least expect it, 5U comes out. Huh?
Oh, spending the early knockdown there, but Phaser showing. Here we go for damage here. The big counter hit, no full conversion. Has his last chance here, doesn't punish. This is gonna be it. Pfizer taking a 3-0.
Yeah, I am sorry, but you'll have to carry the burden. Wait, what? It seems like you'll have to carry the burden alone for a little bit because I just got kicked out of a room.
Oh shit. Oh, you're still here for us. So. Funny crash moment. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Huh? Oh my god.
Servers be like.
Okay, I am going to mute myself while I'm dealing with this problem, and I will be back once we're done.
All right, damn, we're getting the Gekiko podcast. Something no one's ever wanted. You're trapped here forever now. Who we got up next? Oh right, yeah. They're already here. Let's go. We got Captain Sushi versus Silent Windbell. You know, we already saw Sushi earlier on the Vayne. And Silent Moonbell gonna be on Anila. You know, character we're seeing quite a bit this since the game came out. Now in a little bit of a better spot. Definitely has you know, those new tools. The counter hit on 6/6H really strong. The pickups from Old Sheep, and the fact that they connect from heavy sheep juggles now as well. It's very good for the character's consistency. Vayne, of course, still pretty new, so opinions are solidifying a bit. I think a lot of people feeling like he's pretty strong, and just maybe not enough to compete with the top 10 at the moment. But, you know, definitely has the tools to play the game. Shield is a funny-ass move. If anyone in chat has questions, shoot them over while we're waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting for
Okay, sorry for the trouble. I got kicked out of a room for no reason. So I had to restart my game, and I am back.
Let's go. We're
Yes,
back
sorry
in
for being,
business.
yes, sorry for the inconvenience.
That's all good. I got to complain about Anila 6/6H again, so I'm happy.
Well,
Vayne,
good that they're making the best out of the situation. A
Anila,
very
You'd-
valuable skill.
You'd think I've been like traumatized by this move. Like, I haven't fought the character at all since that change came out.
one. Play.
Just the mid-screen wall bounce annoys me.
Yeah, understandably so. So, I guess I missed one match in total, right?
Yeah, just missed the end of our last match. This one has just gotten underway.
Oh,
We waited
right.
for you.
Thank you so much.
Seeing Sushi hold down the neutral a bit with these wild beats.
But I feel
Oh, nice anti-air on the 2-2L. This is a big pickup. Doesn't have
Oh,
the
no.
cancel ready though.
it was still quite a big chunk of damage.
Setting that shield. Very difficult for Anila to deal with. It's gonna block the sheeps. Nice pickup. No non-counter hit into that DP.
Yes,
Two.
it's this lane, this cancel is what makes Vayne's anti-air game really strong. Because the fact that you can get the medium TP off of non-counter hit 2H is very good.
Really powerful, especially on a character whose tools are quite weak to jump ins. Having that option of just, when you find that anti-air, cashing out for so much, it's really,
You know-
really big.
I'm starting to feel like Vayne is just what... Wait, does it work?
No,
Oh,
no
no.
OTGs in this game. It's not quite DNF duel. It is not quite next. Oh, not able to get the...
Oh my god. This is a very... Oh no! No! Alright, so, you know, I'm starting to feel like Vayne is just what balanced Siegfried would look like.
I think, personally, I feel like he's Anila but good.
Oh! Anti-air.
Vayne not getting
Oh
the
no!
full conversion, but still holding the corner. And already, like, a nice chunk of damage off that.
It's a very good Brave counter as well to keep the corner. But now,
Whiffs the throw and gonna
no.
get punished.
and now is where it's actually scary, because knowing Anila's... Oh no. Oof.
Just seeing the start up of something and sending that 2-1 for you. It's absolutely slapping you off that sheep.
One. Play.
No Jeep allowed on this daddy's lawn.
He's a dog boy. He ain't got time for sheep. Oh, that connected but wasn't high enough for the MDP link.
Yeah.
I like that. Hopping over the sheep with the 214M. Really, really good tool for dealing with it.
Yeah, but it has to be timed properly, and it takes quite a bunch of awareness because Anila's sheep come with varied speeds.
Definitely just getting a feel for Silent Wind Bell's projectile timing right now. It's gonna be on cooldown. Nice! So consistent on these 2 H's versus the 2-2 X options from Anila.
Act 2.
Yeah, Vayne's 2H is a little bit weird. It has a good horizontal reach, but I honestly feel like vertical reach is lacking severely.
It looks really slow too.
Yeah,
I don't know if it actually is. It just looks like it has a massive windup at the front.
it does look quite weighty, but I think the speed for it is rather standard. Oh!
Oh, again, just too close. That combo is really awkward. Very, very distance specific. And saw there the weird little gamble game that you can play. The weird mind game of sent the blocked Raging Strike, Silent BC'd, but Sushi didn't actually commit to the Raging Chain, so gets to keep the meter. And again, closing out this round, like just seeing something and sending the 2-1 for you.
If ever in doubt, swipe it out.
Play.
I gotta say, Vayne looks just deeply unintelligent. There is nothing going on between the ears and that windscreen.
Oof! The shield came so clutch right here, blocking Anila's sweep.
Again, just so consistent with these 2 H's against these the 2-2X's.
I think a lot of Eustace experience really pays off for Susie right now. Because Eustace is one of those characters that, given the opportunity, can convert into anything off of anything, including 2H. And I think Susie is using that experience with Vayne as well.
Definitely stellar anti-airs coming out this game. It's looking hard for Silent Windbell to really change the approach here. The ground approach isn't working, the air approach isn't working. Just gotta try and find, like, what timings is Sushi counter poking? Like, how are the blocks coming out? How can you, like, implement those? Like, see, there you see the instant throw come out. You can start mixing in dash up into backdash. That'll get you out of reach of the throw, and you can pick up a big punish like that. And that makes more forced guessing from the opponent.
But it's going to be a little difficult against Susie because he is a very patient player. He's not taking too many unnecessary risks. So
finds the punish, doesn't get a full conversion.
Oh no, the ultimate sheep, the OG crime gang of Rising.
Euro BP, that wild beat is gonna be enough. Pick it up. Yeah, no, Sushi showing just really incredible stuff on the anti-airs and just holding it down on neutral. Really strong stuff.
Yeah, it really feels like Susie just riding a bicycle after being absent for quite some time.
Yeah, there are parts of these games that they don't leave you, and stuff like anti-air awareness, that can be one of them. I know there's like some games I can come back to after years and years, and I can still like do my B&Bs on them.
Yeah, the muscle memory will always be there, whether you want it or not. Uh, I think overall, this was a very good display of how this matchup goes. Basically how this matchup goes is just the abuse of shield gets Vayne really far against Anila.
Especially when the anti-airs are so on point from the Vayne, it's really, really difficult to think of how you even maneuver it. The main thing I can just say is like on pressure, like when you're mixing up the you need to mix up your options a lot, because once you see what options your opponent is picking in response to you, like we saw the quick text coming out a lot from Sushi. If you're seeing that, two things you can do is run up into a quick like slightly delayed but not too much close heavy, because that's gonna catch out of the throw frames. Or you can run up and backdash, and like if they're just tacking because they saw you run up, then like they're just gonna whiff throw and you're gonna slap them for it. And it's just little things like that where like forcing your opponent to like go off maybe their comfort options after you've discovered them is it can take you really far and get you a lot of hits. Right now we're getting into our final set of games. We're gonna have Surin versus Sirius Bacon. No, we haven't had Sirius on today, right? It was a different fairy. But
Well,
Surin
I
was
feel-
on earlier on 2B, but now we're seeing the Zoe up front.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. I'm not going to lie, I have not seen Fairy Zooey matches at all. I wonder how it goes.
Amuse them for me.
Yeah, it can be a little interesting. We'll see how Surin is able to use the L Dragons here to just kind of
Let's give them a show.
stop Fairy's button zoning and just kind of,
One. Play.
you know, make the approach. Stuff like that is really good too. If they're not scoping out with DP or 2H, like getting in with that DP is really, really strong. Plus on block. That's the launch. Oh, I thought we were going for dust loops. The throw bait.
And I'm not going to lie, I would have gotten hit there too. I did not expect it.
Zoe Thunder setups are quite nice. The roll against that 66H.
Oh!
Fuck by DP. It should be enough. Yeah, Jesus, that was a lot of damage from that Raging Jane.
And it's just overall, a lot of things happened on the screen in the end of that round. I'm not going to lie, I was a little overwhelmed.
They're managing to beat that DP this time by sending the Gigi. Get these little hits into grab, just racking up the damage little by little. Again, avoiding that U Dragon.
Sirius is ready for those.
Oh, wasn't close enough for the 50-50, but still seeing the press come out from Surin. Oh, you can punish that as Fairy. Okay.
Oh!
I was gonna say this is another one of those matchups where the zoner can't punish the belligerent gap closing option. Yeah, the Fair L is gonna be enough to connect. Yeah, just gonna beast the out of that. Doesn't want to eat the high-low.
The Christmas tree comes out.
Three.
Yeah,
I-
interesting use of ult skill from that spacing. Maybe it just didn't have the faith in the DP. But it was fast enough to catch something.
You know, I've seen some master rank fairies use that move a lot when they just want to get someone out of their close range, and the move does its job exceptionally well. So,
Yeah,
I think I think what happened there is Sirius was aware that Suran might be looking out for a DP, so he decided to go for the Christmas tree instead.
This time finding the DP. Roll against the heavy DP not gonna work out. Good roll.
Oh,
Again, not blocking the DP.
I did not expect this match to be so intense.
Chip point. Oh my god, there's so many active frames on that dragon. What the hell?
Oh my god, that was so cursed.
Yeah, just clipping the end of that spot dodge.
All the world's a stage. Act 1.
I mean,
What an option.
you know, we can't really blame Sirius here because timing your spot dodge to an attack like this is always tough.
Yeah, like hindsight is like, oh, roll would have been better there, but roll would have lost two other options. Again, just finding these 6-6Hs so well. 6-6L connects, not a full conversion. The spot dodge is coming out on these jumps, not working out.
It's going to be a full conversion. It comes down. Oh no, it's a set. Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, delaying the thunder hit there so the BC doesn't come out. The Raging Strike comes out instead and just gonna get cleaned up in that round. A very, very offensive round there from Surin. It's the kind of thing you want against Fairy.
Yeah, Surin is starting to pick up the pace.
Getting the setup. Nice block from Surin.
Yeah, if my eyes don't deceive me, I think it was a fuzzy block as well.
Yeah, was switching up the block. I feel like that means Sirius missed the timing of it, so it's maybe something to just put more lap time into. But I mean, you're still plus afterward. Like Gigi's still holding you. Oh, the spot dodge gonna be punished again. Yo, cartwheel.
Oh.
Oh, stuffing the U-Dragon. That actually would have been kill if it managed to come out. Okay, gets the yoink. Oh, doesn't cash out the super. That's unfortunate.
Not over yet. Not over just yet.
On the chip point now again, dodging the U-Dragon, sends the Gigi. The corner is here for Sirius, but just can't dodge at all.
Oh my god. These matches are way too intense. Honestly.
This is how it is in this kind of zoner versus like, I guess sort of Shoto style kit. Zoe has a lot of the Shoto moves. You know, fireball, DP, all that kind of stuff. Oh, she doesn't have a DP. I'm foolish.
Oh.
Sending the counter folks. Lightning's working out pretty well for Surin so far. Gets the Rekka pickup. H-beam into the U-Dragon Link, yo!
Yo, I think at this point Surin already conditioned Sirius to kind of respect 6-6H. So we don't see Sirius trying to contest a mid-range that much with Fairy's normals, which you usually would want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He really has managed to get into his head quite well here. There we see it again. Doesn't get the pickup. That would have been the kill.
Oh my god. You know, it's exactly like you said. You gotta force your opponent out of their comfort zone. This is exactly what Surin did.
Again, we're seeing Sirius on chip point again. Nice punish. Not quite enough. But catches the DP on the way in.
Jumping right into the cat.
Yo, Gigi, my boy, holding it down. Sending these light Gigis at this range, I think maybe not the best option. You want to send the further ones. Yeah, like that to catch those DPs.
This might be a trap from Sirius. Like, Surin had his turn conditioning, now it's time for Sirius to condition back.
Exactly. It is now or never for that, though. Finding the hit. Again, just not pulling these in. Nice ball dodges on that.
Yeah.
U-Dragon.
Oh! Yeah, Surin's just not taking anything Sirius wants them to take. Like,
Oh, it finds the U-Dragon in reaction to that, Giggy. Nice stuff.
yeah, Gigi conditioning is just not paying off.
It's tough when you have to make the comeback from such a rough situation. It's hard to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. Again, the L Gigi coming out. I think a big thing is sending the M1s instead there. Just the opponent gets sent so far by that whip. You want to get Gigi on them, or at least close enough to apply pressure to them. Oh my god, that linked?
My
Alright.
Yeah, this right here is why I love beginner bracket. Like you don't see stuff like this on big tournaments.
Yeah, really good pickups from Saren tonight.
Yeah, both players played extremely well. Both tried to adapt to each other extremely well once again, but in the end, Duran's conditioning was just too powerful.
Yeah, really good stuff to both players. Obviously, Sirius has a Lobster to talk to for advice, but my main thing is just, I think off a lot of those whips you want to pull in just to have the opponent close and apply some pressure to them. And if you do want to leave them far away, sending the sending M Gigi instead of L just to get it closer to them. Yeah. Up next, we're gonna have Silver Valiant on the Vera. Gonna be fighting against Lucredio, who we had on earlier, so it's good to see them again. Why have I forgotten who they were playing?
Hold on. Actually, I can't remember too.
Too many matches, too many gamers.
Yeah. And too many good plays. The thoughts are all over the place already. Obviously, when beginners are starting to play the game seriously, when they're starting to discover stuff, it's honestly amazing just how much you learn. Like you can have years of experience, but then as a new guy just comes in, tries some stuff, it works. You look at it and it's like you've never seen it before.
Yeah, it's the old chess mentality of grandmasters getting stomped by new guys because they're just vibing.
Yes, and I think the atmosphere of a bracket, beginner's bracket specifically, helps this a lot. It's like you can try this weird stuff.
Was it 2B? I think they play 2B. If not, I'm sorry for this grave insult against your character. Yeah, just okay.
Right.
Here we go. The mystery soon going to be revealed. It is 2B. I was right. I'm a genius. I'm an ace detective.
Yeah, like I wanted to describe a meme, but I don't know how to describe it.
Oh.
The guy that is like goes Eureka, but like, wow, this meme.
Yeah, that's me right now. Okay, we're starting out pretty aggressive with the 214H coming out from Valiant. Oh, we got the prismatic. Wait, is that prismatic or is that just a
It is a
Crystal sword.
Actually, no, it's just a crystal sword. It's not a prismatic.
That's so weird.
Oh,
I like it though, it's cool. Oh my god, that jump button is absolutely wonky. Okay, nice. Gets the hammer pickup.
yeah. Like, a lot of people talk about how double jump makes it very difficult to anti-air to be, how the drone stall makes it difficult, but just her jump H makes it very difficult as well.
Yeah, she definitely has good buttons to stop play.
Sick RPS with the infamous Vera DP.
Oh my god, that was almost enough. The safe jump gonna close it out.
A very close comeback.
Play.
Oh, there's that.
Oh.
Fire M. Wow, not close enough for the full pickup, and unfortunately,
Oh,
no meter.
oh
Big
my god,
anti-air.
that dash cancel. Oh my god.
Really nice execution on that. Oh, gonna get caught for the DP bait. Up you go. Raging Chain comes out. Combo limit gonna end us early here. Oh, you didn't low block.
Oh,
Absolute
good
troll
reaction.
ultimate skill.
Great. Oh my god.
How worthy.
It's kind of ironic. Both rounds ended by a block DP.
Play.
Yeah, no. Valiant getting a little too sick with this RPS right now.
Yeah, and a little. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Five
things are
you
rough
actually
now.
went.
Got those upgraded old skills, got those upgraded normals. Oh, another combo limit drop,
Oh.
unfortunately, and look at this pickup that you're getting for this.
Wow.
Into the super.
Yeah. I'm going to remember this one. As I picked up Vera not that long ago, so I've been having trouble with that dash cancel out of her ultimate Aged Arcane in install, so this helps a lot. Whew.
Anyway, oh, doesn't get the spot dodge. That MDP, you have to spot dodge the second hit to punish it. Otherwise, it's only -6 and pushes out really, really far.
Lay down your
Game 1 going to Silver Valiant.
Act 1. Play.
Very intense. Oh my god. No.
Oh, again, doesn't have the meter. Yeah, just going too early with the Raging Strike conversions. Nice, catching the roll, though. Definitely an option I feel like is favored heavily at this level, but it is a really, really high-risk option to take.
Oh! Good air to air, unfortunately no conversion off of it. Oof!
Silver Valiant just waiting.
Oh my... I got the rollback tech. The rollback. If that wasn't for the rollback tech, I feel like this 5U would have hit.
No. Install comes out regardless. Super goes unpunished. Has those teleporting old skills now. Oh my god, just... Okay, the DP works out.
Oh no!
The big anti-air! Into that dash cancel again.
Yeah, Silver Valiant is getting a little too aerial.
Play.
We see a lot of jumps, and Lucretia starts to pick up on it.
You're getting bonked by that far heavy. Baseball swing gets missed, so not as plus as it could be.
Oh no!
Just waits
Oh.
it out and DPs.
Oh my god. 5U lands.
Extra pressure gonna be very
Oh, no.
difficult to deal with.
That was a good throw. That was actually a good throw. Because people, oh,
The jump scare, white woman leave.
it just, nope, I'm out.
He just said people leave. Goodbye. Again, now blocking those with the RPS DP.
Oh my god.
I will not.
Such a funny round.
Act 3. Play.
I think Silver maybe just relying a
Oh,
little
no.
too heavy on these higher risk options like that roll, like the 2-1-4 Us as well, and install. Just trying to catch out Lucretia.
Oh,
but
no. Yeah,
they've just
Lucretia
been
was,
holding it solid.
yeah, Lucretia was being very patient in neutral. He kind of caught up on Silver Valiant's tactics.
We saw the ult there came
Oh.
come out there. I'm pretty sure it was meant to be a DP because we saw the DP right after. Again, sending it and the RPS afterward. That's gonna be the kill.
Yes, a little too much stick RPS.
All the world's a stage. Act 1. Play.
Tied up 1-1 here. Lumi gonna get us to the corner. The
Oh.
roll going through that M sequence.
I can't advise to use this option, but if it works, it works.
It is very high risk, but can be pretty rewarding if you get the timing right. Just going for the plus
Oh.
frames and that heavy just gonna clonk.
The rockets are unfortunately plus.
This might catch. Yeah, too far for the pickup, but we're in install now.
Okay, DP on deck for 2B.
I like
be
that.
careful.
Just kind of tap that fair L. That button is kind of just wacky.
Fade away.
Sends the DP again. No dodge, so you are safe.
Oh
Too
no!
far away. That raging strike. It's a spot dodge. Doesn't swing against the baseball swing, but this hit
That's
should be
around.
enough.
That is
Doesn't even need the
around.
baseball.
Whew. That was so stressful.
Act 2. Play.
Oh no! The jump scare 5M.
Oh, there we go. The big anti-air into that micro dash again. Gets the pickup with the grappling hook all the way to the corner.
Yes. Silver Valiant getting too jumpy.
A Sam Show moment.
Fuzzy blocking from full screen.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a pretty good mindset for Lucretia. Like, Silver is showing that they want to commit a lot to a lot of options. So just waiting out those options is a really good play.
Indeed. Oh my god.
Ow.
Yeah, Silver Valiant is pushing their offense a little too much when they do. And Lucretia is caught up on that.
Lucretia getting the corner pressure again. Another counter hit with the fair heavy. We're going into the full sequence here. Set the bomb.
Oh,
Wait out the DP. My god, it takes so long.
I just want to point out that last time Lucretia sent the black hole, Silver Valiant DP'd right away. And this time, learning from that, Lucretia didn't go for the mix right away.
Although you can go after it's been blocked. That has the same thing that Gigi has now. Where after you block the first hit, you're stuck. You can't BC your DP anymore.
Ooh. Okay, this might be the kill. This might be the kill.
Oh, drops the combo limit.
That
Goes for the throw.
that close light was a little too much for the combo limit. Oh. Tries use Scarlet Up on reaction, but the laser is faster.
60 to 2B. It is time for your
Whew.
Managing to close it out. Go on to final game that they need right now to take this win.
All the world's a stage.
Set point
Act
for
1.
Lucretio.
Play.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
It's... Oh, nice press against that. Trying to reset pressure with the 214M. Feels risky, but sometimes you just have to. You can't let it reset for free.
Again, missing the Lumi punish here.
Oh, gets the baseball swing this time.
No! Oh, no, no,
Here's
no,
the
no.
punish. Careful, you're gonna combo limit early. Doesn't catch on. Yeah, that was a slightly airborne punish on that DP.
I beseech you,
No.
Oh, that whiff punish!
God.
This is huge. Go for the basketball. No, just gonna loop the beam. No launch yet. That's so good. Doesn't get the ender.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This was so unfortunate. Like, oh my god! Oh,
Okay, stay set out so that the BC whiffs. Cannot put Lucretia on set point here.
Play.
so what happened there is because Lucretio tried to do a safe jump, but Silver Valiant was buffering the DP, and because of that, Valiant moved a little bit further. That's why Lucretio went over and got hit by the MO. I know most of the people probably figured it out already, but just in case.
Yeah, it's the thing
My
of why you
God.
want to go for the safe jumps with neutral jump. Oh, but this should be it. Gonna spend the chain.
No, it's not over yet.
Never mind. Doesn't have the meter to finish it. That's gonna
Oh,
catch the backdash.
Oh, no animation, unfortunately, but still a very good OK situation.
This is the count
Okay.
situation you need. Gonna send the 214H. Sends that little 2L. Throws the Raging Strike. Catches the jumping and does have enough time to take the round.
Oh my god.
Act 3. Play.
Silver
Once
staying
again.
alive here.
Once again, jumping on round start. I don't think it worked out once.
Lucretia just too ready for these jump-ins. And those heavies, so good at covering them too. Nice pickup. Gonna get the loop here, build a little extra meter. No, sends the ball. Yeah, you see they block the mix up and you just go for more mix, but
Honestly, when 2B does that to you, one of the best things you can do is just BC when she's when she has her back to the corner. Like it gives you a way better situation.
not a BC it early though, or you get locked in.
Yep.
Just needs one more hit to take it. Silver Valiant. Not wanting to make it easy. Goes for that.
Oof.
Dash after the Darkane. The pro gonna get tech. Spot dodge on the grenades. Sending this again. It's been blocked every time. The sick RPS is gonna close it out.
And
should have foreseen this.
with their patience, Lucretio takes the set. Final game of the bracket. Whew. Oh my god.
Yeah, really good stuff from the gamers tonight. Let's have a look at who came out on top. Oh, we're gonna have Fujoshi Devil coming in first with a clean 6-0 tonight. Then Lucretio taking the second spot with 5-1. And then at 4-2, we have got Rezko, Vilki, Silver Valiant, Jovinus, Koga, and Strobler to round out the top 8 of this bracket. Really good stuff to everyone who came out tonight. It was great to see the gamers. 25 entrants tonight. Love to see it. Still able to hold these to good numbers weeklies. You absolutely love to see it.
Also, a lot of new names too. It's always such a great feeling to have more people come in to test their metal.
Yeah, exactly. No better place to do it. I believe that is going to be it for us tonight. Thank you all for coming to play. Thank you all for watching. Thanks, Lobster, as always, for hosting this and for having me on. And thank you, Ragged, for holding it down on commentary with me tonight.
Thank you all for letting me in. And of course, thanks to all the players who showed us what they can do tonight, showed us incredible stuff showed us things we didn't even know you can do in this game. And, of course, thanks to our one and only Lobster for giving them a place to do that.
Yep, and of course, thanks for our 2 commentators for holding it down. It's been a good bracket. We'll send you guys over to Swampin, though he usually raids us, so I'm not sure if he's still going to be streaming for long, but either way, I'm sure I'll send you somewhere else afterwards. So, I've been host Lobsters, and our 2 commentators.
Hell yeah. Thanks for having me on as always.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Oh wait, I need 10 seconds for this raid. Oh.
We are on our way to Swampin.
Go!